she right, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then advantage. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of order way you move and see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Table set, now tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Yeah. I'm so handsome. All in Carmine's with my Benz, I'm so fancy. No romancing. Got when she ride, she make you vanish. No time to play, got book dates. Had a plan, only had to wait. Always knew I'd make a way. Send a bill, they send a pay. Keep it real, keep the record straight. Keep it real, no time to fake. All authentic in my own lane. I am me till I'm in the grave. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Ooh, never panic. Get a worry, send it up and then advantage. Yeah, I can't stand it. Out of order way you move it, see you scrambling. On offense, no defense. Still strong, no weakness. Used to say I wouldn't beat this. Now they wish they could beat this. Tables set, now tables turn. God's plan, don't say a word. Know the price, cause I know my worth. My time, get what I deserve. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. I won't stop, no, 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 no. I won't stop, I won't stop. Trendsetter, I got style for you. Ain't seen you at the top, it's been a while for you. Big you up and they look down on you. Take one loss, no one's around for you.
Welcome back, everybody. Monday, new week started. Word of mouth's here for you. We're going to be playing a bunch of invites tonight. I'm sticking away from the event. We're going to wait until after the Super Bowl to see if I can actually win the event from after the Super Bowl till the end of the night. It is a par 3 course, so it could be very difficult. We'll see what happens with it. well, and other than that, we got a bunch of invites to play. I got a bad beat game against Marc Gomez, and then in the word of mouth tournament, guys, Paul Luna lost in an even handicap match to one Stephen Kramer, and I get a text from Stephen saying, "Damn it, I missed my putt on 18. I'm gonna lose." And then we go and look, he won 26-24 on Onse, so it happens. Great players shoot substandard rounds. And that goes back into the handicap stuff. That game would have dropped his handicap a total of 0.18 strokes. So if he would have, in order for him to tank his handicap, he would have to do way worse for a lot more games. And it's very telling when you got bangers if their handicaps drop suddenly. You can't play enough old courses while playing the new ones to have your handicap drop significantly. That's how you know if somebody who's a daily player that's playing 20 or 30 games a day, if their handicap is well below the norm, they are cheating to do that. It's that simple. There's no two ways about it. You can't play bad enough as a banger to have that not happen. But we're going to get started. I got a handicap match against Matt Cavanaugh to play, and I got a bunch of invites expiring in the next few hours. What I need from you guys, though, is I need you guys to pick an artist that my station will be based on tonight. Because I don't have anything in my head. I don't want to keep repeating. I want to hear a rare artist from somebody that I can get some songs from this evening. So, if you want to fuck with me, you can. You're welcome to it. I'm okay. Oh, and you're going to have a blast, man. They're a blast. They're good. But, so we're going to go back. Oh, Kenny G, you can eat shit, Justin. That's not music. That's instrument. Okay, Lenny Kravitz I'll go with. I don't need instrumentals, though. I need words. I wish that I could fly into the sun. Oh yeah. All right, Ja Rule Station would have been good. That would give you pretty much the same songs. But we're gonna go with the Lenny Kravitz sounds great. I'm gonna do it. Lenny Kravitz on Amazon Prime, artist, and we're gonna go station. Watch, it's gonna play me the whole Hunger Games soundtrack. Eazy-E's gonna be one too. I could get into Easy. No, we're not. Paul Luna just lost a match. We're not going with Sugar. All right, here we go. We got Mayfield to start. We're gonna put up some numbers there. Don't come knocking down my door. I don't want to see your face no more. To do this in my life, with you now, woman. First shot of the day always can be rough. I didn't have any warm-up time here. I had to make sure I got some shit done before we started. We got the station for the night. I'm jamming already. Well played, Mr. Gomez. Well played. I also have a bad beat against Marc Gomez, too, to play. I don't like that. I don't know if that's getting over. So we're going to put this in the right spot. So there was an interesting thread on Facebook talking about the top 10 players right now. And I had no problem with any lists that were there. Great. My problem is that we're rewarding people who refuse to change balls. Right? We all know now stouts are a superior ball to everything else on the planet right now. There are very few advantages you get from not playing them. Very, very few. And maybe one or two courses that might matter on it. And people are trying to, and this is nothing. Clint Grover's a great player. I would put him in my top 10 probably. Yeah, he should be right now. But people are bumping him up for not switching to stouts. And then someone had the audacity to say that Jeff McClellan should be ranked higher. Guys, I'm sorry. If you're not going to change equipment, you're not that good. If you don't realize that something out there is better than what you're playing, you're fucking up. I'm not going to give you bonus points for not doing the thing that everyone else is doing. There's no reason to it. If you said, well, I can drive 2 extra holes a course because of these balls that I'm not playing stouts. That's a viable reason. That would be an awesome one. Yeah, it just seems... Now here's where the knock comes into play. Okay, so let's look at Brian Bernhardt and Grover, for example. they don't thumb as much, right? They're not big thumb shot people. Yeah, he did. But that's you can look at just that. The fact that you choose, how many tournaments could he have won if he was playing stouts? That's the point, right? And then the other one, people were saying, any one purple bracket at Worlds. Well, that tells me you're not in the top 32 players. So winning purple bracket is not a positive to your world ranking. It's not a positive to put you in the top 10. That's actually a negative, guys. And the biggest thing you can do is go, well, Jeff McClellan played stock for so many years. Yeah, Jeff McClellan was stupid. I love him to death, but it was stupid. You were costing yourself by not adapting. It would be like a professional player on the PGA Tour still playing wooden woods and irons from that Ben Hogan played. They're not making you a better player. You're just making the game harder. That doesn't mean that you're a better player. Yeah, he did. He built a bag and went to Stock Plus because he knew he was being stupid. I mean, it's that simple. You're not right. Yeah, he did. Well, I don't know if that's the truth or not. Are you saying his sponsors clubs were shitty? But okay, now that's once again though he changed though after that, right? But that's the point though. If you're knowingly playing a piece of equipment that's inferior just to buck the system, to prove your greatness, that doesn't prove your greatness. That's all it proves is your stupidity. Alright, I already cannot go wrong with this station. We went from Lenny to some GNR. We got a little bit of Civil War playing in my ear right now. I gotta say, as a kid, hey Jason, how you doing? As a kid, this album, like this, the Guns N' Roses Use Your Illusion 1 and 2, was the toughest decision for an album for me to buy because Pearl Jam 10 also came out on that same day, and it was like, wow, what do I buy? Do I buy Guns N' Roses Use Your Illusion 1 and 2, or do I take a chance and buy this Pearl Jam 10 album? And I ended up buying Use Your Illusion 2 and Pearl Jam 10 rather than Use Your Illusion 1 and 2. I know. It's a shocker. I think I made the right choice because I think Pearl Jam 10 is probably one of the top 5 albums of all time. Just throwing it out there. Tired. And none of those things, none of those comments were knocks at any of those players. They're all great in their own respect. But I would say it's a detraction. Now, if he's making the choice that he doesn't want to play stout because he's a bad thumber, well, isn't that kind of saying that your game isn't complete if you don't have all the shots in your bag? I don't know. I think that's more of an indictment than anything. Gomez, am I right? If I'm remembering right, Clint doesn't thumb, correct? No, I just needed an artist today. Yeah, so, I mean, if you don't thumb, isn't that a shot that's important to the game? Yeah, so, I mean, and really not having a no pullback shot makes, if you do not have a no pullback shot, Stout's benefit as a top player are being basically wiped out. So now we found a hole in his game. That's a way to knock it down a bit. I don't know, just personal opinion. Bristol, ain't that right? Yeah. I don't need your soul. Oh, we are rocking though. This is good. I'm not going to disagree. He's very good with it. And that's fine, but that's the same thing. You got to love some Lenny Kravitz. Oh! God damn it. The way we've always done before. Oh! Well, I just gave away one of them. Oh, I laid off. Now, Gomez, did you play your bad beat yet? Def Leppard will come in this mix, I guarantee it. Was on in the hero's die. Dreams of rash beside. A sign. Hey, Maddie. All right, guys, I'm going to use Maddie Barons for an example here on these invites, right? Bare minimum, every stream. What course is it? I don't know what. Oh yeah, we got. We're playing. It's gonna be Monty again. Yeah, we have a bad beat now. But let me talk about Matty Barons, right? Matty B. He sends probably at least 2 invites for every stream that we do, and I haven't even looked who wins or loses most. But I'm guaranteeing you, he's taking a big benefit out of the stream just hearing us play and talk about different shots on different courses. And guys, and that is exactly what I want you to do. I don't care if you play it beforehand, afterhand, while we're playing. Ask questions while I'm hitting shots. You call me to try to disrupt me. It doesn't matter. I just want you guys to get better. It feeds the rich while it buries the poor. I think and you guys would like to know this too. Guns GNR was the first concert I ever went to too. So yeah, I do love me some Guns N' Roses. There's no doubt on that. Oh, Mandela! Ah, Mandela Nelson! We've been missing you, buddy. Alright, we walk in the door, waving 32s out there like it's going out of style. Of course, that was a $1 invite. Well, but just seeing the approaches. Look, we're all smart enough eventually. We're going to understand what does what. It's not a question of intelligence, I think. It's more of a question of getting your muscles to do what your brain's telling it to do. And in this game, it's repetition that's going to get you to that level. But it also hopefully gives you a different thought process when looking at it. And you can adapt the shots to how you play to make your game stronger. Now, what are we going to do with all these invites for the month that I'm not going to be able to play? I think I'll be able to thumb shots, so we might just have to play an all-thumb, do some all-thumb streams and see how we can do there. But knowing me, I'm very stubborn. I won't be able to all-thumb everything, and then I'll start hitting the ball, I'll rip the plate out of my back, and then we're gone for a while. Yeah, it is. Oh. Kiss me under the milky twilight. Okay. That gotta put backspin on that, or else it doesn't get hot. It doesn't bounce. we got trapped. You wear those shoes and I will wear that dress. Under the moonlit floor with your open hands. This station has already got me, dude. I love it. I love it. Thank you. Gomez, thank you. Oh, Jason. Stock clubs, stock balls and clubs. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull together my bag. I'll put it up here. We're going to lose the overhead camera for a minute. But that's fine. It's okay to do. Let's go to settings. Layers. FHD. Okay, and that's going to be my standard set of clubs. I will generally, with my standard set... Oh yeah, Steven, that's pretty standard. And that is also something too. I would read it out to you guys from the email, but we were wondering about getting on the board at the sports book there. And it certainly looks that way. It was basically what I said for sure. They're still working on it, but all signs point to yes, that the casino will be doing it. The silky twilight, leave me under. Yeah, I just got a message on that too. And yeah, it looks promising, yes. But they guys, and trust me, the player account thing's not a big deal. 08, Worlds in 08, they did that. Oh, you mean like one of these? I have a Stream Deck. I do have one, Owen. I'll let Richard King program all that stuff, and we were having a little bit of problem with getting it to stay the way we want it. But we'll be digging into that and doing some overlay changes and things, and I think we're going to work that out while I'm out of commission. Hi, Stu. How you doing, bud? But they used to do that back at Worlds in 08. We got paid there. Well, you didn't get cash anywhere. There'll be enough cash floating around. If somebody needs to sell their player account winnings, it's not too hard to do. But that's also, too, guys, that's much better. Well, and then also, too, they're limiting hand-to-hand transactions as well. I don't know if that's the reason behind it, but it's good. Guys, it's better. We're living in a digital a digital world anyway. It makes more sense. Yeah, and they don't get I also don't get that part where I tear up my check because I'm pissed off at them. Oh yeah, that's fine too. Our beds are burning. That's all fine and good too. Well, hello, Neil. I know Neil's gonna end up sneaking up here while I'm incapacitated. I know he's gonna. All right, let's go. I'm going to go through this one more time. When you're playing out a heavy rough, hey Robert, how you doing? We're playing out a heavy rough. Take the distance on the club. Now, don't do it with the 6-wood because the distance on the 6-wood's actually We're going to call it 225. If you want to do that, use this club, pretend it's 225. When you're, take the club that's the closest to it, because out of heavy rough, the ball will carry right about then. Stu, it's March 18th is when my back surgery is. But in the heavy rough, so we'll take the closest two. Now here, that would be the 6, but we're not going to use the 6 because that's actually 225. The 5 wood's at 250. It's a little long, but we got wind in our face. This is perfect. And look at that. Look at where that landed. Right there. Right there. Right at 240. It's fucking money. And that works with pretty much every club. When you get up the 10, you can hit the 10.5 driver a little bit farther than that on that. Out of that shot too, but everything else is pretty good. You'll get the feel for it, but it's a great way to get your eye right with it. Well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. So we missed the shush on one, but we're clean everywhere else. I will say this, I appreciate you guys too, because we've been playing a lot of tropical lately. And I've even gotten better at a couple of the shots that I was having problems with. All right, we know it's 2 turns, right? You know I prefer to hit the 4-wood because the 4-wood goes under the trees that are higher here and stays above the leaves there too. Now on this one, I'm still going 4-wood. So I'm going to move it all the way right. I'm going to back it up a little bit even. I'm going to go medium T, backspin, full C. Pretty much, I pushed it. What the fuck was that? Okay, I didn't get it around the first tree. That's terrible. Whoops. That's bad. All right, we'll save it though. Let's get this in. Save it. That's going to cost me, I think. I didn't push it around the outside edge of the tree. Because we are young. There's no demand. Our love is a battlefield. God damn it, I took an easy setup and made it hard. Into a 9. I'm going to back this up and hit this with backspin high T. Is that too hard? Nope. This is the major reason why I play 3 drivers on this course. Because there's always a club that I can just smack and not have to worry about it. Otherwise, trying to control distance, and let's say that was shorter than that, and I only had the 8.5, trying to hit that softer than that can lead me to go way too soft or still not hit it soft enough. You've had... You're a great shot. Jared, the only time I'll do it with... It takes a special shot to do it when you have a break in it. So... If I have a 1 break and I'm in the heavy rough, I'm playing up so many clubs that I'm fine with it there. You just have to be careful that 1 break, generally you'll still stay on line of the hole, but if it's breaking too much when it gets to the hole, the speeds you're hitting your churches in it has a very good chance of lipping out. I got you, Stu. Are you back playing again, buddy? Oh, Coral Vista. Stu's a man of my likes. This is one of my favorite courses of all time. And I'm looking at shots that we used to get back in the day on it when it was live that I know I've stuck before, and I don't see any way to stick some of them now. Fucking high. That's the one problem I have on this hole. I'll catch that first branch, and it just doesn't seem like it. Oh, he's still there. Well, get used to it. Oh, we are young. Coral Vista is one of my personal favorites of all time. Actually, that whole first year of courses, it's fantastic to me. I still don't think there's ever been a better year. There's a battlefield. My God, Stu, just ask your vendor for the keys. I don't even let my vendor put trackballs in at my location at all. Oh, yeah, I'll be in. There's something else about that party that I'd rather be in on. It sounds like you guys are going to have a fun time. Bonnie Moore. Hey, gets. All right, we're going to just play the baby cut in. Now, I went with the A cut rather than a C cut because I want to fight into the wind and I don't want... Why go over the edge and give it a chance to not be on the green? Not a best game. Not our best game, but we'll get to it. Rigging holes and hiding things inside them. Grow that hope I don't forget to find them. I like the song, but we're going to skip it. Oh, Goo Goo Dolls. All right, the station's working for me. I'm okay with this. Thank you, Gomez. I appreciate it. We got a lot of these ones that I got to get done tonight, so we're going through these 17 hours or less. But forever without you. The closest to heaven that I've ever been. Don't want to go home right now. I can take this moment. Later it's over. Yeah, I just won't want to miss you tonight. Yeah, but it should have been a 30 or 31 pretty quick there. Catching the underneath of that tree, that happens to me sometimes. So we gotta get Bonnie Moore in there too. All right, all we have is these trusted invites, guys. If you're in the group for trusted invites, that's probably the worst set of invites to accept. There are multiple people in that group that are handicap tankers. One person in particular shot back-to-back games of -5 and -7 again in invites with me. That just isn't possible unless you're taking your handicap. Riley, I do. Some of them get missed. The problem that Facebook has is that our bots can't post back and forth to it. So you don't get to see comments back from anyone else on Facebook. So like right now I'm answering questions on YouTube. You won't see those. It's much better experience in YouTube. I will say that. Twitch as well. But we're such a Facebook world that it's kind of hard not to. And I will say I'll go back and look sometimes after the stream, and there'll be comments that I never saw from Facebook. It's a 70-yard club instead of an 80 or a 60. And that 70-yard club, it's a little less loft than the sand wedge, but more loft than the pitching wedge. And with high tees and roll and release, I can get those. I can cover pretty much that whole gap in there anyway. All right, Owen, got you, bud. Now, you'll see a lot of people in their bag will have a sand wedge with super spin. And I'm not against that, but trying to change your whole style of play up to deal with the spin off of super spin and what the lines are going to do is a little bit different. And it would change a lot of the shots with it. I'd prefer not to have the super spin, even though there are a lot of situations, like if you're chipping out of the rough and you're going over something and you got to land it, well, with out of the rough with a G wedge, you're not having it backspin, but with super spin, it will snap back some. And there's been some legendary matches that super spin made those kind of chips to happen. I just don't. I'm comfortable with my G wedge, with how I use it. If you notice, though, in my par 3 bag, I use a sand wedge. And that's because I don't really care. I'm never chipping there. It's just par 3s. I'm going over the top of things. I'm landing there, and I got my gaps set up perfectly then. Who I am. Want you to know who I am. Yeah, a lot of people play that, and I don't need the super spin on it. Now, why did that thing hit the... Man, that was weird. I'm happy with it, though. You know, I've never thought about this, where that pin is nowadays. I really wish that this path was path and not stone. This hole's so much better when you can't go this way. And I could see this being something that gets changed later on, because Jim Z didn't intend us first this way. That would be my guess. Like, they changed the tops of the things like Cat Andreas to be rock that you don't stick on, it falls off, because Jim Z didn't like that we were cutting corners that way. And you belong to me too. But I'm pretty tactical when it comes to this. When it comes to the gap wedge, so I'm not changing shit on that. All right, pins in the bottom right. Oh, no. You can't put this in the rough. That's trouble, but it's not going to be bad. Yeah, we're okay. It's actually pretty good. The only problem if you end up in the rough there and you have a tree right in front of you, it's hard to cut around it. Oh my god. That's bad. I'm still pulling everything hard left on those, and I don't feel like I am. You belong to me too. Got no points. I don't remember the last game I've had. Yeah, but it's Caesar, the basic premise, 70 yards compared to 80. You belong to me too. That's a weird down 8, isn't it? What are my odds to win Worlds? Well, I'll be happy with... Honestly, if we're going by the bookmakers, I should be in the 25 to 1 range. If we're going... Because the bookmaker, by statistics-wise, probably 25 to 1 because I don't play as much commercial. I'm probably playing a quarter of the games as everybody that's in the top 10. All right, we'll get to that Coral one in a bit, but let me get through these ones that are in the hours, too. Now, but realistically, I feel like I shouldn't be anything worse than 12 to 1 odds. 12 to 1 would be where the spot I'd be buying my... Anything better than 12 to 1 odds is where I'd be buying myself. 12 to 1, I'm probably not putting any more on it. Day I found my friend, they're in my head. Yeah, I mean, and really, Vegas, I'm not a huge fan of Vegas until after parties. So I'll be very good. And I've got enough stuff to stop myself from being in any of the pains that are going on in my body right now. So it just will... it's 0. You had to qualify for it, Adam. Cost nothing to get it. Well, and for some of us, it was we made money getting into Worlds. But there were events that were done by the week that through events mode, it took like the top 5 of each week for 12 weeks or something like that. And then there were other ways to get into. But no one could buy there. You can't buy it. Well, I guess that's kind of a lie, but we won't go to that. You can't really buy your way in. Oh, okay, Derek. Well, Derek, being that I've met you before, I understand where your problems are coming from. And I think that these kind of questions, these basic questions, are a perfect fit for a player of your caliber. Maybe I need to make my way down by you guys for some private lessons. I kiss you at night. Hey, Biddy. And I'm saying, hi, Biddy. It's you, I'm not coming. No difference. It was just different people. In general, there were less spots on the home edition, but the home edition has less players that we would call bangers on it. So it was probably equal odds to make it on home edition compared to commercial, but there were so many more spots in commercial that I would say it was probably easier that way. Like somebody like myself, I didn't want to take a home edition spot, so I went and I got mine at the bar. But now, for some people, it's a grind to get in, right? It's a lot of games trying to shoot 2 betters 5 times for a week. It's tough. For some of us, though, it was a great way to make some extra money for Vegas. Yeah, it can be. But like I said, for me, playing commercial, even if I play 100 games and I take top 3, I would have made money on that. So Josh, I'm not going to play the event until Sunday at night after the Super Bowl. I'm going to see if I can win the event with just getting all my games on Sunday. I took a first look at it, but DNF'd my only 2 games on it. It's a par 3, though, so, I mean, it's not going to take that many. But I got to see where everybody else ends up, because it might take me to shoot three betters. And I mean, that's not a gimme right away, but it also means that I just don't finish out games that I'm not going to be three better on. Number one guy must make it. No. The world rankings are kind of tough because it really is only based off of. Did I get a? Which one was that? Was that the bank shot on? I didn't know. The week rolled over, didn't it? Do I have another one up this week? I didn't know if I did or not. Oh, I got you. Imagine all the people living for today. All right, you're getting me here. There's no country. Very. It's. Today's a better day than it has been, but it's getting fixed in March, so we're just dealing with it for now, Paul. Oh, wow. To imagine all the people living 5 as we. Yeah. I'm a dreamer, but I'm not. I'm not the only one. Yeah, but I got off painkillers and steroids for Worlds, so we're good there. All right, pins in the middle here. This really, you got a choice to go either which way. Once again, on this shot, I'd prefer not to go over the water where I can have a risk of putting it in that. So I'm going to baby cut this, hit the green, and have it check right at the hole. I wanted green first. Hitting it just short killed me there. But, yeah, but Jesh, wait, where was, who said that? Yeah, Adam, World rankings are a little bit skewed, though, because it's all focused on the 2021 courses, and not even all of them, right? Just the first 5 that aren't remastered old courses. So, I mean, I rarely get out and play those, so when you're playing at home, I'm generally playing invitationals. And really, I play, like, a lot of the old courses more, and they don't help me on world rankings. And Riley, I was planning on going to all of them, but I'm having back surgery on March 18th, which that's the weekend of Wisconsin tournament. So I'll miss that, and then my recovery time should run into the Florida tournament. I'm trying to see. We'll see. I might not have to miss that, but I probably will. I just don't want to. You guys know me. I move around and shit a bit. I don't want to do something that exasperates my problems with my back. Walk while I was away. Said I'm gonna be like you, Dad. But then after that. It should be everything after that. I for sure want to make the Carolina Clash. I had to miss it last year. And I love those guys, the Muse Brothers, Gino. It's a great show. She said it's 4 to 8 weeks, but most likely 8. I'm going to Vegas a Friday afternoon and coming back Monday. Now, obviously, if there's a win in there, that flight Monday is not happening. But it was a really hard time to it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I did that. And Stefan isn't a very large man. Oh, yeah, it's a great time. Obviously, there's a bunch of other people I like to see at those, but I see them all at every tournament. All right, we got these one-dayers. We got to get hours out of the way. Yeah. All right, so now we're going to play my par 3 bag. I don't even want to mess with it. Well, actually, it's different than the one that's there. I have to update the fields on it. Oh, I'm on the par 3. Good. Evening, Adam. All right, we got the 3 on. Hi, Chadley. I think Chad would understand the problems of a large man at a Golden Tee tournament, thinking that he's invincible. And Chad, was it a broken ankle for Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy? I believe that was it. He knows the pains that we go through, but those are the kind of nights that I would probably, if I went to Florida, I'd probably have one of those kind of nights because I will have been cooped up for a while. And if it takes me missing 2 tournaments to make my body feel better, I kind of have to do that. I love to dad if I could find the time. No! Okay, good. But so, like, if I just had back surgery and I went to a tournament, I'd probably do something like Chad, and then it wouldn't be a badly sprained ankle. It would be ripping the plate out of my back, and that would probably hurt really bad. And then it might be a Golden Tee career ender. Damn it. Little boy blue and the man on the moon. Is this Ugly Kid Joe? It is. Oh, I'm good. See, now I got the Caesar. Notice pitching wedge here, 80 yards. And that is absolutely bad luck. Wow. Wow, that hurts. All right, we got to make this. Yeah, this just turned into a DNF because I hit 1 stick. Ah, fuck it. We'll play it out. Maybe I can hold out twice and win this. That was bad luck, guys. It was a piss missile! Wow, dude. Wow, that's awesome. I don't know. I don't think you can get much more money than that. Hey, Rayson, how you doing, bud? Day, I heard him say from each other, hold me now. All right, we're going to bounce this off the face of the hill and then try to make it back up. After all that we've been through, I will make it up to you. We don't have a lot of hole-out holes here. All this has been said and done. The pitching wedge is great for that hole, but you need a combo of it. I couldn't play that hole very well with just the pitching wedge. With just a G wedge, I'm never out of line with it. So that's where, but in closest to the pin, I have the luxury of having more clubs because I don't need to have multiple drivers. I don't need to have a 3-wood, a 4-wood, and a 5-wood. So I get actually 2 clubs extra. Yes. Invites absolutely affect your handicap. Yeah, if I had super spin on the wedge, when it hit the stick, it would have shot back farther. So I want to tell you I'm sorry. All right, we need holdouts. We need holdouts. For all that we've been through, I will make it up with you. Yeah, the invites absolutely do. Except, okay, so any game that's just a course in an invite, yes. This, multiple changes in courses or multiple holes from different courses or par threes, no. So, or Freaky Friday invites, they don't affect it. Which is perfect in my opinion. They shouldn't affect it. I promise you. Let's try this. It might be. It might be. Well, and then again, so is sixpence none the richer. Let's just hit fulls the rest of the way and see if we can get something special. Alright, this is going to baffle you guys, but this should go in. Ah, it hit the fringe. You notice how that ball was in the air long enough, it still caught the top edge. If that didn't hit the edge of the rough at the top, that putt would have been fine. Oh, boo. Alright, we can DNF this one. Why finish it out and waste more balls? Alright. Bag selection is off. I'm going to put that layer back up. Done. Alright, still going. What do we got next on the addendum? I feel like Coral Vista this round. I feel like I want to play Stu right now. It's something very meaningful if you get to play Stu. So we're going to do it. Here we go. You're going to find that, Owen, because you're getting the snap, hook, or slice. So your distances are probably going to be a little long. And that would make sense why they are. Hi, Andrew. Okay, we're going to talk about this. I'm going to say this. We've gone through this ad nauseum in the past. If you look at the overhead meter, it has dramatically dropped my distance here because of the rain. You cannot pay attention to that in the rain. It is not correct. You do not lose distance but for the ball releasing on the surface once it's there. So you'll get less backspin, less forward spin because of the rain. But your ball will carry the exact same distance. You don't lose anything with that. So you're maybe like, why is he high teeing this? No, this is perfect. So you got to be cognizant of that. If you're playing old courses with rain, 10.5 high tee would have gotten there, but I didn't want to hit a high tee. Now I don't know, does a 3 wood clear that tree? I think it does. Wow, it cleared everything. Good shot. So now on this chip, I rarely do it, but I'm going to roll this. Jash, now if you're playing stouts are not the ball that you should be working on your cut shots with, because let's be honest, eventually they're not going to be here anymore. But cutting with stouts is a lot different proposition. It's a bit harder in my opinion, because when you're cutting into certain winds, you don't have a lot of play. Like, you have to be very precise because you're cutting into half the wind that's would be normally helping you if you overcut or undercut something. Before I wait. No, I didn't. I hit an 8.5. Oh! That's why I carried the whole thing. Okay, that makes sense. So we know that the 10, and basically anything the 3 would clear is the 10.5 is going to clear. It's only 1 degree difference on those two clubs. Are you saying on 2? Light. Enter night. Off to never land. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't meant to. That was me being stupid, but we got it rewarded my stupidity again. Got it. Yeah, I wanted to hit a 3-wood. That's why it went so far, didn't it? That makes sense. So now the rain has stopped, but you got to be cognizant of this too. The one hole after the rain has stopped is moist. The ball won't roll or release as far as it normally does. It's still better than when it's in the rain, but this will be the last time this course, this entire round, that we deal with it. Like, that shot with roll would have gone a lot farther with no rain, with no moistness. But now we're back to dry. We like it dry. Oh, we got a hole out opportunity here. Wow, I thought I hit that harder than that. Shit. Moist. There it is. We gotta say it. Moist. Great word. Alright, we can just bomb this one. Doesn't matter where it goes over there. See, that's what I'm saying. At 81, that ball carried the distance that it shows on the overhead on a fly. That club's distance should be reading at 200, not 190. Well, I agree. Not everyone does. This is one of those holes that you want to eliminate all the other trees. There's really only one tree you're worried about here, and that's this one in the front right here. Everything else is not in play. He's got a gun. World hum undone. What did her daddy do? It's Janie's letter too. They said when Janie was arrested. Oh. Said it coming. He's got a gun and he never gonna be the same. Alright, we got a better look here. We really just gotta murder this up the fairway as far as possible. Oh, perfect. I don't even care if it's in the rough. I'd rather be in the rough here because now I got a shot. That's a question to be determined. But it won't be anytime soon, Andrew, because, and if it is, it would only be on the PGA courses, would be my guess, because remember that the 2022 courses are going to have to be, they got to be the same on both platforms, so you couldn't have rain on the other because they're going to be in the same contests. Run away! Yeah, I don't feel like I've got a good voice tonight. I apologize. But I gotta sing. I gotta sing for the peeps. Away, oh, run away. Run, run away. Like, this was driving, we would get this up there. And I think I could today too, but that wind is going directly into where my skip that I'd be trying to bounce it off the water, and I don't know if it would get up. Oh, amazing will get me. And then it's also from the soundtrack. Isn't that from the Armageddon soundtrack? And which is actually one of my favorite movies. It's a guilty pleasure favorite movie. pull out and pop that 30 on it. Oh, yeah, it's I don't want, you're right. You're right, it's right. Run away. All right, got to get the ace on 17. Here it is. Wow, a hillbilly ripped it. Actually, 116 is about where I wanted it. Again, you just got to look at these trees, right? Nothing, there's no real trees in play. You don't really have anything to worry about going at the screen. Who doesn't? And let's be honest, Biddy, partnering up with Run DMC was absolutely a groundbreaking thing for hip hop, and it changed the trajectory of music that we're hearing today. I mean, you could go back. Was it Blondie and Grandmaster Flash? Was it that did it? Who was that? Who did Blondie pair with? Because that's the other one that was significant, but I don't think it went. I don't think it nearly went as bad as far as this. Yeah, well, it changed today. That was the first time that hip-hop became mainstream, or rap became mainstream. I mean, we all point to the Dr. Dre, the Chronic is really the real first one that went big. But you gotta give it up for the innovators and legendary people too. Well, carry distance doesn't hardly change with the spin, to be quite frank, Pat. It's not a big amount at all. If it's an outwind, we know that bite and backspin go higher. So with an outwind, you're going to have it. If the ball's in the air higher and longer, it's going to carry further. But I'm not getting that in depth with the calculations on it, because I'm going to let my mistakes adjust the rest of the way. Like where I say my carry distance on a high 10.5 is 350, right? Well, technically, if I hit it dead straight, it's probably like 353. But you never hit a ball dead straight. You're always going to have a baby hook or slice on something. So let's just knock the distance down a little bit for what we're expecting. So I'm not really making much adjustment with that. Believe in yourself. Yeah, there's still a big portion of the game. As much as I've dumbed it down, it's dumbing it down with the ability to feel the things that you can feel from playing the game for decades. And then it's also knowing your courses too, and knowing like, ooh, this course, this plays a little bit different. And there are always going to be shots like that. Oh! I'll just stand back there in a tight dress and be your backup singers. Yeah, no matter what we do to dumb the game down, there is always going to be a portion of this that is feel and based off of repetition. It's why the top 10 players in the world, let's say here, when we're looking at the top 10 people in the world, like, they play the most games. Now, are they the most skilled as well? Yeah, they can be. But if you take somebody that's equal skill and you give them a ton more games, they're going to be better than the other one. it, you got it, you just have... Well, I will be watching that in my recovery bed then. So it better get streamed. So now, are we at the place now that if my surgery gets canceled because of COVID, do I just get in the car and drive right to Wisconsin? Or are we now past, do we still have to like stay at home with COVID? I don't know. I don't know what you guys are saying. I personally would probably have to stay home. I drive up there with it? Wait, so you're saying I just drive up there if I have COVID? Like, let's say they tell me I can't get my surgery because I got COVID, I come? God, I kind of would feel like a dick. Or almost irresponsible. Paul, it's... Technically, by what the doctor says, I shouldn't, because that's 8 weeks. That's within the 8 weeks. Absolutely not. I did not get it. Even with the extra 30 minutes, I played till 12:30. Yeah, so I'll probably have to skip both, Paul, because the surgery is the weekend. I get surgery done the Friday of Wisconsin. Now, obviously, in a perfect world, I would not have scheduled it that way, but in a perfect world, it wouldn't have taken 4 months to get it scheduled. Oh, my God! Oh, they gave me the Aussie version. I thought this was Let's Go by Trick Daddy. Let's go! If you want it, you can get it. Here we go. I don't know about anybody else. Trick Daddy is so underrated. He has some serious bangers out there. And that's how it goes. Millions of people living as foes. All right, we got the 300 yards. We're backing up a 5-wood. This is gonna bounce off the rock. This could be bad. Driving me insane. Yep. Yeah, okay. I only invade people's minds that are of age. Where's the teacher? Trick love the kids. You're right, Biddy. Oh, God, dude. That's the song that still gets me hyped, dude. Alright, now where do I want to put this? This is ugly. I'm still aiming, driving me insane. I know that things are going right for you. This was literally the easiest setup you could have asked for on that. There was nothing I could have done to miss that. No! Oh, normally if it hits green first, it comes off soft. Oh, I hit the dead apex of that thing. That sucks. Blowing a clean round on 18. That's too bad. Bow, bow. Ozzy gets you in a mood too, though, man. Alright, so there's this song called Chocolate Barbie by Chapa Dior. That's a sped up version of Another One Bites the Dust, I think. And it is fantastic, dude. That is the way to get into some grime right there. That guy just gets me, man. Driving me. Come on, come on, come on, rip. Nothing. Going off the... We got to go better than par this game. Come on, that shouldn't have fought through that. No, so Travis, what we're going to do, right? I'm waiting until Sunday night after the Super Bowl. And that's going to be when I start playing the event. I'm going to try to win the event in 3 hours is what I'm thinking I'll be able to start at 9. And in fact, I will start at 9 and see if I can win the event in just 3 hours. That grind part of it, like, chasing was kind of fun. It's a lot more frustrating, though. Well, and I'm also doing it, too, because I want to see if it will make the scores go down if they're not, if nothing's there to be chased. Highway through the danger zone. Highway to... Get in the hole. One time, ball. Ah, came back too quick. Hey, if somebody wants to do it, I know a guy who likes to do those kind of wagers, and that's Puff. I mean, I'll set it up, but that's kind of a lot of, it's kind of a lot of work. I bought into a bunch of people's already. That's like more, that's a lot, I guess it's not really, but I got too many spreadsheets and shit that I'm looking at right now without without working the real job yet. Oh, there. See, you know, Adam. There we go. If you need to sell them, we can advertise them here. Damn it. I bought one 500. I've got a couple $100 ones. And then I got a bunch of 50s and 20s and $10 ones too. Well, let me know let me know if you need to sell them the day before. I'll buy a couple from you. I don't really need any more. But always don't mind. I actually do really well on Super Bowl squares for Sun. Mike Kenny, how you doing? I just wanted to see how much the sandwich would come back with a high tea. And wow, that's a lot. Come on, hit one. This is this part 3 contest isn't nearly as fun as this one. Doesn't have a lot of good hole out hole. Oh fuck yes, Tom Sawyer, bitches. Warrior, mean pride. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean pride. Ah. Though his mind is not for rent, don't put him down as arrogant. Always holds a defense and shift the day's events. The river. Ah. Oh, come on, you can't plug right there. What you say about his company? What you say about society? You gotta love Gomez, man. Bringing me back, dude. The world is the world. Love and life for me. Maybe as the skies are wide. Taste Tom Sawyer, he gets high on you. With the space he invades, he gets by on you. Oh! God damn it, the music's as funky as my game. Here we go, let's break some records. Not breaking anything. Well, we got a hole out one. Which this also gets me bad. I really wish they made it so that there isn't a tee box that's not drivable on some time and sometimes drivable another time. Because that just messes up records and world rankings. Like, okay, for instance, like, we go back and look, the 35 I got on Lake Powell was 7 better. But that was the lowest par it could have been. It was at, the par on that course was only 28. So I shot a 35, but if I did a 7 better, I think so too. I think we will. I would be very cognizant of the online Calcutta. Let's say an average of 15 per invite, and I have 60 open right now. Maybe, so $500 typically rolling. But it's really hard to tell, Adam, especially right now, because I can't even see, because I've made myself a viewer of all the word-of-mouth handicap invites. So I can't, the searching of that app it's atrocious. So I can't really tell much what's going on in that. Which is also why it makes it really hard to run an event like that, because I have to get the search criteria dead nuts perfect, or else I can't see all the invites. Yeah, King's gonna get that set up this week, I believe. So we should get it. We should get it right after the Super Bowl. So we'll have the Monday through Friday going into Worlds to get it done, is my guess. And if not, if he's not able to do it, I'll happily host it. And we can get it going by that. It's not a hard one to run. It's just dealing with the money is a pain in the ass, and as a player at the event, I don't want to have to be thinking about it. Well, you can buy yourself. If no one else chooses to purchase you, that would be your buy. But if we were looking, though, that criteria that people were using, I don't understand, but there's no way that I'm not on a list right now in the top 10 players. I know I don't play nearly as much, but I have the 2 best scores ever recorded, a 7 better and a 51 under. And those are blind rounds. If those aren't factored into anybody's decision making, they're making a mistake. I mean, it's no one else has ever done it, so I don't understand. You gotta put me in any list. But that's where I'm talking about, though, where that winning world championships is more important to me for the legacy aspect of it. Like, you had a world championship and those 2 other things. I mean, that to me has to make me think that I'm on the Mount Rushmore. And then you can go, well, you play stouts, yeah, but the 51 and the 5th and the other one were not. Now we got some ZZ Top in here, or is this Dire Straits? It's Dire Straits. Shit. We don't have much moisture coming yet. We gotta get it. That's the way you do it. Play the guitar on your MTV. That's the way you do it. For nothing and your chicks for free. Huh, I never hit the hill before, but I had to lay off of that a bit. Go finger. Maybe get a blister on your thumb. We got to move those microwave ovens. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. Ah. Oh. Wow, I didn't realize how offensive this song is. He's calling everybody a faggot. That's not cool. Dire Straits is about to get canceled in my mind. Got to move these colored TVs. Yeah, well, it's going to be medicated enough. I'll be on enough steroids to kill a small animal. And I got painkillers too, just for this. So the biggest problem that I would have at Worlds is, yeah, the pain is good, is if I wake up, if I sleep funny, my hands will go numb. And that just makes it hard to play accurately, but... Oh, and that 32 did get CJ, did get Corey Johnson. I had to knock him out of the tournament with a 32. I feel bad. Oh, it is. My back's fucked. I'm actually contemplating not even going, so you don't want to risk your money. Yeah. Oh, these are all prescribed. I feel like you're trying to do what they did to Turtle at the Fight Night Championships in Entourage. All right, be right back. I gotta fill my e-cigarette. You play the guitar on the we're back. What is next on the line? You did? Sure did, Rick. Always here. We're killing it. We're out here killing it for people. All right, we're going back-to-back Monty. Well, okay, that's not an announcement that they didn't announce no drug testing. Maybe. All right, do we go C3? No, we're going to go with an A1. I didn't get it very good, but I got it out enough. So that's going to be in the bunker, which leaves me a chush. All right, so 42 would normally be a 5-wood or a 6-wood. So we're going to go with a 3. Oh, God, I sprayed it. That was bad. Bad shush. Bad shush. Yuck. Oh, that means that one closed already. Let's see, did I win the cantaloupe invite? No, I watered 18. That's right. Yeah, it got me nothing. Shit. But I did win the par 3s. The 4-man par 3 with 18 under one. Woo! Ah, quick. All right. We're cleaning up. We're cleaning up already. We're doing okay. I sprayed that. Fuck. The thumbs are not cooking as of yet. How many were we at, Travis? Because we will get, yeah, it's just because that agreement will get re-kicked in. Oh, bad shot. All right, so this song got everybody to buy the album because they liked this song, but nobody realized how bad Hoobastank actually was. Person, many things I wish I didn't do, and I continue learning. I never meant to do those things to you. Yeah, because the rest of the album is nothing like this song, and it's pretty terrible, actually. That's why they don't have any others. That I just want you to know. Reason for me. New Jack Wallen, my man, how you doing, sir? And the reason is you, that I hurt you. Yeah, no, the rest of this album's terrible, dude. And I couldn't even tell you another song on it, because after hearing the other songs, I was like, what is this trash? Oh, the album that this was on with the reason on it was terrible too. Found Today it's pretty good. It comes and goes. It all depends on how I sleep right now. I'm having a good day today though, so that's a good thing. We're having a good day. And the reason is you. Yeah. Okay, but the rest of them are trash. It was such a bad album. And like I said, I can't remember it. Maybe if I went back and listened to it now. But I just remember buying this CD like, oh, it's a great song. The rest of it's got to be good. And I was like, no, it wasn't good. Not good at all. I very well might. Let's murder this thing down the fairway. Or should we try to get some rampage? Nah, we'll just go up the fairway. Found a reason for me. No. And the reason is you. And just that you do. Yeah, I mean, this song is a fantastic song, but my God, the rest of it was nothing like this. And I will have to check that other song out, too. Whew. Now Foreigner? Oh God, they're just killing me right now. Yeah, they were. They absolutely were. And no one knew that when they bought the album. Sure. I've been waiting. All right, my question here is this. Why is the tee box not centered toward the hole? Really, it's all field. You just got to feel like how far it's going to carry. I got a little bit of an outwind and it's way downhill. So the 8.5 with any pullback on it would be way too long for me. So I'm going to back it up and I'm going to thumb it out right. And let's see if that wind comes back for 17. I mean, I don't really have a good explanation there. It was trial and error to figure out what distances are right for it. Hey, Russ. Yeah, that's not a good one. That's not a good one at all. That well, I mean, it's 31 with 0 points almost. But yeah, because okay, and that should change coming next year. From my talks with Adam, he agrees that aiming at the pin is going to be a smarter thing for game speed and for scoring wise. So I got a feeling that we'll start seeing it. We're going to play it one more time on that course. I've been waiting for a girl like you. All right, this one we got nothing special. We're going to leave it back for points. I'm not going to get demonstrably closer that I'm going to have a much easier shot, so I'll just hit this. That was actually a really bad distance. Yeah. The reason I won't ditch it on this one, it's going to be under. We don't have, well, yeah, we don't have two drivable. So par is 30 right now. So I'd say under would be my guess. Now, I can hole out, but the odds would say. But I would ditch my 8.5 for the 9.5. But on this course, I've gotten so comfortable with it on 18 that I don't want to change the height at all. Right? I want to have the same exact shot because that hole doesn't change much with any of the new or old tee boxes. I gotta say, that 4-iron has been a fucking revelation. You just, once again, it's a club that once you play a bunch of it, you'll understand that your distance limitations. With thumbs, that is. Oh, shit. Did I not pay attention? No, that'll stop. That'll stop. Woo. Yeah, exactly. All feel. But if all the other courses, though, Forest especially, the great thing is with the new tee boxes on Forest, the 10.5 is a much better club to have. It absolutely is. I mean, and the 9.5 is a much better club to have because the 8.5 is almost not playable. Oh, Josh, you're getting there, man. That's a very quick. You're going to be a quick study. Don't tell me that went into the... No, good. Well, Josh, now's a great time, though. Well, you're learning. You can get past a lot of the bad habits that a lot of us have developed from playing with ourselves over the years. So now is a great time for you to ask any questions that you might have. If you see me doing something that you're not quite understanding why, please shoot in the chat. You might get me going on a total tangent, too, which I think it's entertaining for everybody. See, I hit the low 10.5 more than on 18 a lot more. Oh, that would have been nice. Yeah, so, but at the 9.5, 10.5 combo, I'm right with you. All over the place. Okay, so this one, with the pin on the right-hand side, with that wind pushing that way, the only time I don't want to be in the fairway with a closer to level height is when the pin is in the top left, because I can't, or really anywhere on the left side, because with that bend coming around, I can't get too aggressive with it. This one here, I'll have the middle of the green to work with. Well, unless I don't end up, thank God. God, that hit something and plugged. Wait, what? What does it? No, that's all in your, well, okay, it will affect them less because most of the time off the tee, you're hitting you're hitting a lower lofted club than when you're in the fairway. So in a way, you're right, but no, the wind effect is the same throughout. But stuff that you're, and honestly, I can see where you get that impression, but typically your approach irons are always less than what you're hitting off the tee. So you're just getting confused with the loft. I just told Richard. Richard said he's in the car with the Oliver and Orlando, Crawford. And I said, don't die. That's it. That's all you get, Richard. Don't die. Because she couldn't help me with my mind. To satisfy. I'm hoping, but I don't know. Maybe. I think I'm gonna have a Richard King guest while I'm on the mend. I hope. That's what I'm hoping. If he loves me, he'll do it. No. Luna, that was Anse. I believe him and Puff played Anse, not Pine. All right, we got a little bit of outwind again. God, that wind didn't help me much. But we'll take it. We'll take a 31. I guess the over-under at 31 was a good number, except I earned that 31. Yeah, Puff missed his putt on 18, so... So Luna's in the loser's bracket. Haas hasn't shot worse than a 30, I don't think, in any match. Which is, I mean... It's fucking impressive. In my mind, he's still the #1 player in the world. Luna's got to dethrone him, dude. If Luna wants to be there. All right, what do we got next? Well, we got Canyon. Oh, we're going to play Anse next. Good. Let's put up some numbers. That's pretty good, guys. That's Justin Clark. Justin Clark, with the few amount of games that he plays, he's a fucking lights-out shooter. But he will have that abysmal round in there, though, too. So, he's a tough out. Brandon, because it's handicapped. It's a really fair system. Which is why it pisses me off to no end when people try to cheat in that. Like, you're already making it easier. Well, if you look at those curlers, dude, they all look like they were bars. Now, see, to me, Jack, Anse's the worst course this year. And it's because, and it's going to be better when it comes to when we get mixed tees. The problem we're going to have on Anse, though, is you're going to have a setup of 25 and you're going to have a setup of 30. The par range on Anse is going to be ridiculous now. Yo, the way way you move ain't fair, you know. Hey, soul sister. You're welcome, Racing. Yeah, single thing. Mixed teas are coming. I'm guessing they'll be here next week. I didn't hit it hard enough, you piece of shit. I'm so glad you are a one-track mind like me. Round my untrimmed chest, leaving you like a virgin, you're Madonna. Play that Mr. on the... Alright, I laid this up. I wasn't about to go right at the pin and have it just miss the hole and go down the edge. I can't do... That's the goal. Yeah, it's gotta be. Oh! Mixed. All right, we'll see what they say. 100 days of making older. The last time that I saw your pretty face. I gotta say, I might be using this station. And I don't think I can treat you the same. I'm kind of with Gomez on this. I really don't like the course in general. And it's, there's a couple of holes that they really missed opportunities to make great holes out of it. Without you, baby, you're still on my... This one is a lot better with the new tees. That's good. But you're still with me in my dreams. Alright. It's only you and me. Now see, I would rather thumb a low T5 wood than try to get the distance right with the 6 wood. If you notice, I avoid the 6 wood like the plague. This hole could have been a lot better with different tee boxes, but it's the same hole. I thought this would be a big change here. My longest sudden death match was, I believe, 15 holes, and that was with Stenmark. No, and historically, I have very bad luck in sudden death matches in Pega. All right, guys. So we're about 70%. Wow, that's a tough one. It's not broken. It's got different characteristics than the other clubs. I mean, it plays consistent. It always plays the same. It's just different compared to everything else. And if you separate your clubs off into groups, so like for me, the 6, 5, and 4, 4, 5, and 6 irons are one group of clubs. They all function the same. When you get to the 7, the distances kind of change at what mile per hour, what percentage of your distance you get. The 7, 8, and 9 are very similar to me. Pitching wedge, sand wedge, G wedge are all the same. And that 6 wood doesn't act like the 7, 8, and 9, and it certainly doesn't play like the 5 wood does. But Jack and Justin, after this game, I'm popping in casual real quick, and I want to show you something. And it baffled me, but the fulls with the 6 and the 5 wood follow the same curve. I don't understand it myself, but they do. It doesn't feel like they do. Like, to me, you always have to you have to overcut the 6 wood, and the 5 wood, I don't feel like I ever have to do that. Yeah, it baffled the shit out of me when I did it the first time, but maybe we were looking at it wrong, so I want to do it again live and see what you guys all think. Alright, so just got word, we are 70% ago New Tees Monday, or Mixed Tees Monday. So it's looking very good. Now, 70% from IT could really be 10%, who knows? I'll trust it. But Mixed Tees... well, and we'll put that in there to test too, because the 7, the 8, and we're going to compare it to the 7, because the 7, the 8, and the 9 wood, I can prove to you they all cut the same. Oh yeah, we need a hero, baby. I need a hero! I'm right with you. I thought that same thing too until I did it. I need a hero! Okay, now why did that thing go that far with a fucking... Ugh. I'll take my clean round. Alright, so we're going to do a test, right? We're going to test the 7 wood, the 6 wood, the 5 wood. Alright, we'll do the 4 wood just for good measure. So we're going to play 1 point, we're going to do it. What we're going to do here is we're going to get a full cut on it. We're going to full cut it, pull the cord, hit it straight, so we know that it's going to go straight. I'm with Maddie. I'm with Maddie on that. It is a tough one to get used to. I think it should, dude. If you got me dancing like that, you know it's got to be good, right? All right, we're going to go 4-player, casual, 18 holes, big open hole 1. No, it doesn't matter. We're playing lower lofted clubs. This should do. So we need a 7 wood, a 6 wood. We'll put on stouts just to get a big. We'll put on stouts on all of these, so don't let me forget. All right, so we'll go stouts, and we'll go clubs. We need 5, 6, 8, 9. We're gonna just put the champ set on, and we'll put the champ set on everybody. This is going to floor you guys, though. It's so different. It doesn't feel the way that it is, doesn't feel it. You know, Gomez has an excuse for his, right? For his towel issue. A lot of you guys have failed some matches with no excuse. There's no excuse. Like, no, it was all error. His was, like, not even playing the game. For a hero to the young and light. All right, so we'll go right turn. We got a 5-win. That's nothing with stouts. We'll go from here. We're going to hit the first guy. We're going to hit the 5-win and get our baseline. We're going to do C. We'll do full C2s. And we'll do a medium T. So we're going to get the pullback right. Pullback's full. Yank that bitch. Hammer. 142 dead straight. And you know what? We're going to replay this. I'm going to turn right twice. I don't want to do that. We'll replay that one. All right, 2 turns. Now I got to plug it back in to change clubs, which sucks. And guys, if you're ever doing this playing, only ever do this in casual mode. Don't fuck with the ball in any sort of prize play. They do have systems in place that can detect it. So don't fuck yourself and get yourself kicked out of Golden Tee because of it. The other thing is, if you are going in there reaching at the trackball, know what you're doing. If you happen to touch the wrong things in there, you will short your red board. And also can fry your IO board by touching stuff in there. Just make sure. All right, good. All right, so we got full C. Bam. Hammer. This might not have been the best course to pick, but we'll get a good eye. All right, that's a 5-wood. So we'll do 6. Full C. Look at this. See that angle? That is the same exact line. Exact line. All right, we're going down to, we just did the 5 and the 6. Let's look at the 8. Ah, this is going to, I picked a terrible hole. Sorry. Oh. Yeah, this is a bad hole. We're going to restart. This is a bad hole to do. We're not getting a good line on it. We're catching hills. It's catching a different hill. So we'll go to a better course. Doesn't matter to me, Chad. There's no way any of you guys are beating me on any course. All right. Any course you want, I will not lose. Let's go back to this. Juniper 1. Okay, Juniper 1 should be good. It's pretty level. Good. Huh? Oh, yeah. Okay, all right, we're going to find a Juniper 1. Is that really the best one, or something? Antelope's got a... Dusty Bend 1 would be fine, too. No! Is that way downhill on 1? No, this is it. It's Great Wall. Great Wall is going to be the best one. Level and flat. It's fucking... This is like the cakest start ever. All right, from now on, this is the hole we're using for testing on hole 1. So, Nah, but there's hills in there. All right, so we're going stouts. Great Wall is the course that we're going to use from now on, just to have some reciprocity between everything. Champ set. Good. Return to game. Skip. Mail. And I think Great Wall will always give you a lesser win, too, because it's considered, it's almost like an amateur course. I don't know for sure if that's the truth, but I'm going to go with it. All right, so we got stouts, champ bag, good. Skip turn, mail, equipment setup, select balls, stouts. Champ 20, good. Skip turn, mail. Okay. Done. We'll get that accepted. It'll take a second. We're going to go equipment setup, select balls, stout, select clubs, world champ. Okay, so we'll start with the orange guy. This is going to be the 5-wood. Does he have a 4 too? All right, we'll make him hit a 4. 1, 2, good. Pull it to C. Pull the cord. 4-wood. Perfect C3. Now, and you guys may be looking at the meter, but anything outside of the C doesn't matter. It gives the same result. One, 2, 5-wood, full C. Okay, see, by that, the 4-wood cuts less than the 5. But, right twice. Plug it back in. All right, 6-wood. Full C. Pull the cord. Hammer. Is that not mind-blowing? Look at that. They cut the exact same. It's mind-blowing, right? You don't feel like that's the truth, right? I gotta skip turns because I just accidentally... I tapped the button once. All right, so we did 6. Let's look at the 8. I think the 8 is what's on this guy. Whoops, we got to do this. 8, full C. And then the 8 cuts a little bit farther. Does that really, that blows my mind too. It blew my mind when I first saw it. I mean, negligible. And in fact, if we look, yeah, height, okay, so that's going to change everything. But you can adjust with that stuff right there. So if we look, the 8 would cut more than the other 2 do, which that's backwards in what I thought. So use that with what you will. And I could probably prove it to you statistically too, but I'd have to I'll pull up a database sometime that's got all the club statistics on it, with all the factors that go into the club that get programmed into the engine based off the club. Uh-oh, we got Orlando calling. I mean, what the hell? I'm trying to stream here, man. Hello? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just blew everybody's mind to prove to them that the 6-wood cuts the same as the 5-wood and the 4-wood, and it does. That's what you feel, right? Go back 5 minutes on my stream right now, and you'll see it proved. I'm with you, but it's mind blown. Yeah, but no, what do you got? Let me get back to streaming. I got to be mindful of my viewers, man. Okay, why is this invite just with you? Oh, no, I thought you guys were all playing. But send whatever. I'll accept. Just let me know. I'm getting back to it, but mind blown, right, guys? The world's watching, and they've seen the mind-blowingness. Yep, stouts. We used the world champion set. We compared the 6-wood, the 5-wood, the 4-wood, and the 8-wood. And the one that cuts the most is the 8-wood out of all of those. It's crazy. It doesn't. It's backwards of what we always thought, but it does. All right, I'm hanging up on you. I'm getting back to it. I accepted our invite. You're gonna get smoked on that one. Yeah. Is that King? What's up? I'll play with you guys for a while. I feel really good today, and all I'm gonna do is go upstairs and play Dying Light 2. Sure. What's up? What's that? Yeah. Did you bring equipment with? Well, you can remote in. You tell me what to do. You remote in, and we'll hook it up. We'll play some tea with the H-Town crew, guys. What do you guys think about a surprise? What does the world think? What does the world think about a little dual stream and jumping in with the Houston crew? We got Chad Crawford, aka Chad Fisher, Texas style. We got the O brothers. We've got Richard King. Oh, is GVK with you too? No, he shot a 30 on Once, right? No, I did not. I missed it. Okay, good. All right, I'm hanging up, though, because I'm talking to you guys and being rude to the people. Yeah, just do what you need to do. I'll be here. And honestly, my connection's running perfectly tonight. It's all the way maxed out and working fine. All right, bye. All right, so Richard is in Texas with the H-Town crew. And they just got back to Chad Crawford's house on his brand new machine. They're breaking it in, but we're going to play some games together if you guys are interested in that. It might take a minute to get set up. Somebody was asking about a test on the 3-wood. So we'll go right twice. We're going to go full C. And now I got to pull it. And look at that, the same cut as the other woods. And this goes back to my grouping of clubs thing, right? Guys, that's all very telling, right? It's crazy, right? It's goofy. And you guys got all the info there if you want to see exact distances and things. But that's a full C2. Now, the thing we might be missing is if a C3 doesn't hang on it more, does that not snap? It shouldn't, because it's going to have the same characteristic. If it's cutting the same exact angles, it shouldn't matter anything else. That should prove it right there. Yeah, but we're at a different angle. But, all right, so we're going to get off of this. We got invites to play. I got to burn through these, and these guys are sending them away at me right now. I was born long ago. No, that angle was exactly the same. It was the exact same angle, just a little bit of the distance-wise was different. But they had the same bend factors on it. And remember, this is the standard 3-wood, 4-wood, 5-wood, not the in-between 5-yard one, because that one will be a little different, even though I think the cuts are about the same. But isn't that nuts, right? That is mind-blowing to me. Different cuts will happen with different speeds, yeah. And really, a full isn't necessarily the only thing you want to test, but just to know that they're pretty much the same. We got a canyon invite. We got to knock this bad boy out. It's just, I think we've all let different shots get into our head based off of wind. When we actually look at things analytically, they're the same clubs with just different distance factors on it. Rearrange. That's not on because I didn't hit a straight 180. It's pretty close, though. Oh, you piece of shit. Nice chip. But what I really want to know is... Are you gonna mow my way? Jack can't see your chats, Mike. Jack's in Facebook. But, Mike Warnick says, what's up, Jack? Unless Jack's got it on Facebook on his phone and watching on a TV with YouTube. Doesn't matter if you don't drive one, you just hole out two instead. That's easy, right? All right, you know what I should do? I should wheel the inversion table over here and try to play a game upside down. I just can't get the power. You can't get any sauce behind your spring. We tried it. We tried it once before. I was really high, too. Honestly, that was the second most mind-blowing thing that I learned since I've been streaming, that those cuts play the same. The next most mind-blowing thing is that pulling outside of the tip of the A or the C does no effect. I always thought there was more cut the more you pulled it out directionally. Nope, no difference. Alright, so this next band, I actually got to work a Toys for Tots drive with Gwen at Merchandise Mart in Chicago. And I actually sat next to her for a good half an hour and realized that she is a fully makeup beautiful woman. Otherwise, she's kind of got really bad skin and isn't very attractive. I don't think anything's as bad as seeing Katy Perry with no makeup on. But this is not, I mean, you could just tell that it's a bunch of caked on shit. Like, she's the girl you'd bring home and you'd have to buy new pillowcases. Really cool chick, though, I'll say that. And that's what's funny. She just... Love me underneath it all. We're actually getting some sweet hits off the Tragic Kingdom album. It's so weird now, though. None of us know what album names are anymore because I don't think anybody buys full albums anymore, do you? Shit, I don't know if anybody buys music in general. You need some discipline. Yeah. It's even it. I wouldn't doubt that one either. No! Oh. Ugh. That was bad. Yeah, that one picture that Russell Brand posted of Kate Perry. Wow, dude. Like, my God. She is a different person in the mornings. That's why I chose a classically beautiful woman, as in my wife. No makeup, no nothing. She still looks good. I love it. I hope you're watching, Jill, because I'm not going to ever say this shit to your face. Actually, you better be upstairs doing Pilates. Yeah, absolutely. But it just goes to show you everybody can look good. I mean, these people have real life fucking Snapchat filters running for them. Yes, you will, Aiden, and I can't wait. Are you bringing your wife with you, Aiden? Because I didn't get the full effect of your wife, and I know she's a wonderful woman. I'd love to spend some time with her. Nothing, anything, but I'd love to meet her and spend some time with her. And I need somebody to make a fucking liquor store in my room at the hotel. So that's your wife's job. You really love me. Now, guys, we're going to be doing this. You guys pick my station for the day. But know that music that gets you in a good mood makes a much better stream. So if we come up with the Justin Wilson, Kenny G ideas, that shit ain't going to fly. That's going to make me end the stream. So you got to be tasteful with your choices. All right. Now, you saw me play this yesterday. I drove the green, right? Now, this one, I'm not trying to drive the green. But since we know that stones and rocks are actually fairway, play it this way. If you put it up here, you're in it places fairway. Oh, sweet. So this is cliff. This is going to play just like fairway. Now I have a 100-yard shot from the fairway, rather than having to play a cut shot going in. Shit, I wish I would have known when this course was live, but I didn't. And actually, when this course was live, that was not, cliff did not play like fairway. It's a mistake, and I don't think they can go back from it. I'm almost positive that was not playing like fairway before. Uh-oh. And we're going to go through the intricacies on hole 16 tonight, too. We showed you last night the way to drive it, but we're going to show you how to hit the shot to get to the other fairway. All right, well, unfortunately, we're driving this one, too. This is going to be really close. I'm going to probably have about a 30-foot putt. It's a high T5 wood, angled a little bit to the right. That's only with a left to right wind. If that wind is straight in your face or going the other way, it will land right in the in-between gap. Okay, see, I played that one to have a little bit of break and it didn't, but that's okay. I was crying when I met you. Your love is sweet. I would have loved to show you the other shot, but that way's a much better way to approach the hole. All right, so we talked this one through too. This is actually a good look to not bank the wall. We're going to just high tee the 6. We're going to just barely get it, just almost hit it dead straight. We want to get it a little right, but not too far, just because then it's going to hit this slope. If you look at the top of this hill, it's flat at the very top, so you don't want to hit there. You got to be a little bit inside of it. So I'm going to play a baby cut on it. And I did exactly what I didn't want to, but this is fine. It's a putt. Okay, that should have gone in. Oh, well, we got it. It did the same thing. No, I did that. Easy holes. But, oh, well, we fucked it up. Dear God. Oh, dear Lord. My God. Ah! Richard King looks like the happiest man alive right now. That's all I know. And all I know is that I'm in the background of that, so it counts to being there. So tell your friend that it's very lovely. I'm enjoying myself. I appreciate it. Stats waitresses are the best. And definitely making that event next year. All right, what do we got? We got to get this next one out of the way. All right, so we're down to 2 days. We can save everything here. What? Dear God. Hey, guys, you get fucking... No. All right, we got King and H-Town. I got to play this one, too. I don't think we're going to get a double stream tonight. I wouldn't if I was them. That would not be on my priority list. Oh, Christ. We got calls coming in, too. Now we got Chad Fisher calls. What's up? Good. Who is this? Is this Ashley? Oh, Ashton. Hi, Ashton. Thanks for calling into Word of Mouth. Hey, you can see yourself. Oh, there it is. No, we can't do that. We're gonna get kicked out. I'm gonna get blocked off the streams. Everybody here, everybody in the stream now, it's like I'm going to stats now next year. We're going to stats. I mean, and look at this, dude. Look at we have a bunch of unhealthy men there. What is going on? I mean, my internet connection. Oh, guys, the calls that we get and the videos that we get, it's fantastic. We're doing well. It's going to be hard to play Golden Tee now, though. But I know no one there can beat me right now because of it. Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna get we're gonna get an eagle here. Let's see. What? What? No, hold on. Don't get any milk on the machine, all right? We can't do that. It's a brand new machine. I don't want to have to come down there and fix Chad's machine. It's got water damage, right? It's very sweet. I see that. Wait, look at it. I'm going to text you something right after this. I'm not going to say it on stream. All right. We got people who want to gamble tonight. What? I couldn't find a flight last minute. Flying out of Cedar Rapids right now is shit. All right, I'm getting back to my stream. We got viewers to pay attention to, and I'd rather be there paying attention to those. My God, young lady. What are we doing here? What are we doing? All right, we're going to play the tee. We're going to play the tee. We'll just leave those right there on the side. We're going to play some tee. I'm playing Oliver right now. I love you too. You guys have a good night. Nobody die. Nobody die, okay? It's Richard looking like goddamn... Richard kind of looks like Keanu Reeves now. All right, what time? Am I going to eagle one or no? You're in this game. Are we playing this? Let's do it. What are we gambling on? All right. Neither one of you guys are going to beat me. That's a simple fact of life. I know. Stop it. I'm hanging up. You guys got all my vices in one spot. I don't want this. Definitely. Yep, agreed. I will agree with that. Now, get back to it, guys. Have a good time. Bye. Okay, guys. Texas, they're getting crazy. They're getting crazy down there. We got to play the game. We're playing the game. We're jealous. We're sad. We're not involved in the party. It's too bad, but they're having a blast. Am I going to eagle this? That's a little bit far out for a chush, I think. I don't think this is good. I'm not going to... This isn't going in. Wow. Oh, I got robbed. got robbed there, guys. All right. I don't like where this pin is. What do you want to do, Herb? What do you want to bet on? I'm here to get the money going. I'm ready to go. Blinded by the light, up like a douche, another roller in the night. Like a douche, another roller in the night. Well, in that case, that could have been 5. And that one, it could have been 5 clicks, but normally it's 1 click. 1 click will do it. I have had some putts where I've made like that, doing like a 3-clicker, and then a 3-clicker, then throw it out. Holdouts over 150? I mean, no, this course is really not set up for that, because my holdouts are going to be all under 150. Yeah, well, that was a bad idea. I whiffed that ball, but that's okay. Wow, that's terrible, actually. Fuck. I should have just played the normal shot. I was trying to... I don't think it is right now. That's an interesting question. And I think it's a double entendre, but I don't know. How did I just par that hole? That's bad. I'm going to lose this match now. It's definitely cold enough to snow with them right now. I need to get on a plane right now. All right, so 53 with an outwind of 6. It's this club. I don't want to hammer it, but I still got to hit it good. So I played a little cut on it, just so I'd have it kill a little distance. Now that I'm focused back on the game, we won't be missing stupid shit. Okay, this is as bad of a look as we could ask for on this hole. Woo! Good. Somebody got it, Josh. And the women are instinctively flocking like the salmon of Capistrano. Oh, I can't wait to see you guys in Vegas. We're gonna have a very good time. I know. Well, attention seeking works for me, sir. Oh, Christ. Not have to roll up the hill, too. You ever high T9 to not have it roll up the hill much? Which hole was that on? might see the 9 and not have it roll up the hill. Oh, you're talking about, well, the problem with the the problem with the 9-wood of that, it just, I have to worry about the upper trees then too. No way. I laid off of that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm fucking this up. But then once again, I still have to worry about the trees too. I found a shot that's really consistent there that I can pretty much pull out in any situation and I won't miss it. Like I will rarely ever miss 9. So, and really I'll get cute on that shot when it's the one that I'm not tucked behind the trees. I'll face the hole with the tree in the way, pull it back just a little bit of cut and whip it all the way out. It works beautifully. Oh, I now understand what you're doing. And I might be getting the hole wrong for you too, which hole it is. Yeah, this has been an abysmal performance. I'm not winning this. Maybe I am. Who knows? Fucking babied it. Ah, yuck. All right, let's go in. Too short. All right, guys, it's 10:30. I don't want to be sore at all tomorrow. I'm going to kill it. These guys are going to take forever getting ready down there. So I will let this thing go and save the rest of the invites we got until Wednesday. You will see me back there at 8 p.m. Otherwise, go enjoy your friends and family. My friends and family are having a blast right now, it seems. So I wish I was there, all you stats guys. I wish I was at that tournament. Somebody needs to go places to beat Luna. Otherwise, we'll stay happy, healthy. We'll see you guys Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Word of mouth is done for the night. We'll see you guys soon.